Hello, let's have another deck concept video chat. Here today is Flash Dance, our Azorius Flash-based deck. Casting creatures on your opponent's turn is fun. Let's get into it. Authority of Consoles. 1 white enchantment. Creatures your opponent control enter tapped. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you gain 1 life. This is a big piece of control. It's really good for when you cast creatures on their turn, that even though if they cast creatures, it comes in tap, so there's nothing to stop our creatures from running through. It's also just a great anti-haste card. Anything that tries to get a really fast start, this just shuts it right down. There's no haste creature threat with this on the board. And to boot, you get life out of it too, which is almost beside the point. This is one of the more powerful cards out of Foundations. Cathar Commando. 1 white, 1 other for a 3/1 flash. Tap 1 and sacrifice the creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Get Lost. 1 white, 1 other instant. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. Soul Partition. 1 white, 1 other instant. Exile target non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast by an opponent this way costs 2 more to cast. So your opponents cost more to cast, but if you use it on your own to save them, which isn't always a bad idea, save your own creatures, save your own permanent, you don't pay that exile tax. It's nice. Fairy Mastermind. 1 blue, 1 other for a 2/1 flying flash. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. And for 3 and 1 blue, each player draws a card. This is a really good card to play when your opponent's about to draw an extra card that turn. You just drop this out of nowhere, and you'll get the benefit of getting an extra card as well. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. 1 blue, 1 other for another 2/1 flying flash. Whenever Alluring Scoundrel deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. You don't get the 4th too often. Many times the game's wrapped up one way or the other by the time you get there. But it is a really cheap creature to get out that is, again, flash, flying, even better. And it allows you to cycle through some cards early. So you can maybe find some land if you're short on it, or find your answers if you're short on them. With Authority of the Councils, Split Up is also a very effective card. So for 2 white and 1 other, choose 1. Destroy all tapped creatures or destroy all untapped creatures. So the councils, Authority of the Councils makes their creatures all come in tapped, and then you just use a split up on them and wipe them all off the board and save your own creatures while you're at it. It's a very effective card, especially with cards that you're casting on their turn. So your creatures will be untapped and ready to go, and their creatures will be tapped because most people will attack you when they don't see a threat on the board. Your threats don't come out until they're into their turn. Errant Ingiata. 1 blue, 1 white, 1 other for a 2/3 flying flash. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast spells with flash or flying from the top of your library. This is another card that's very effective. Its casting cost is a little high, I think, for a 2/3 flying. But its ability to let you look at your next card and cast if it's flash is pretty good. And as you can tell, there's a lot of flash options here. Enduring Curiosity. 2 blue, 2 others for a 4/3 flash. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. When Enduring Curiosity dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. Effective creature for card draw. A little expensive for how easy it is to be killed. 3 defenses, right in that danger zone for many things, but at least if you can bait your opponent into killing it, as long as it's not exiled, its effect will still persist on as an enchantment. Stoic Sphinx. 2 blue, 2 others for a 5/3 flying flash. Stoic Sphinx has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a turn this spell, or haven't cast a spell this turn. This is one of the reasons why I like the Cathar Commando. It comes out, you can use its ability, which means by using the ability and not casting a spell, the Sphinx keeps its hexproof on, provided the commando's out first. This became a finisher many times. Many decks cannot handle a 5/3 flying hexproof creature. So as long as you play your cards right and smart, and cast things only when they're tapped out and they can't respond, the Sphinx becomes just a problem that they can't deal with. It ends many games. And lastly, Virtue of Loyalty. 2 white, 3 other enchantment at the beginning of your end step. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Untap those creatures. And it's Adventure, Arden Vale Fealty. 1 white, 1 other for create an instant 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Again, another creature you can cast on an instant. And the enchantment actually is quite useful because a lot of times you'll attack with your creatures and it untaps them. Again, that plays in very well for split up. But for the most part, it's the creature you want. It gets it out there fast, gets it out on their turn, and gives them something else to think about. The lands are pretty basic. 8 plains, 8 islands, 4 Adakar Wastes, and 4 Flood Farm Verges. Again, I do not like lands that tap. It slows this deck down a lot, and you just don't want to have to deal with that. That's the deck in a very succinct nutshell. It's fast. It just overwhelms your opponent on their turn, and it really keeps them guessing, right? They never know if you're going to be casting a creature or not. If you wanted, this might be prime for also adding a counterspell or 2 in there. Again, you're sitting back waiting. What you'd throw out, I don't know. Maybe 1 console, maybe 1 loyalty. The rest are pretty tight. Even these 4 would be ideal with these. And I had them, but a lot of times I found I was just holding them in my hands then. You don't want to have to hold things in your hand. You want to go. Especially the curiosities. You get those curiosities out there, and then you start using your cheaper creatures to start racking up. With the flight you have on almost every creature you got here, you can really rack up cards. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for dropping by, and hit that subscribe button so you can catch the next video as they come out. And give me a comment and hit that like. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next deck concept video. Have a good one. Hi there, hello. Let's play some Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1 against my Master Gamer. Yeah, we'll keep this. Let's see where we go. Well, hello to you, Master Gamer. Lawnmower Elves right away. Well, let's try and slow that down a little bit. Don't like that. And he gets another elf anyway. He's getting quite a good hand there, eh? Now we gotta wait though. I got a feeling that's going out one way or the other. Yep, it was. Let's get our Malcolm at this turn. No blocks. Hit me, Lawnmower Elf. Get Kellen out of here. And we'll pass in this land. End of turn. Maybe he'll draw a card. We can use our Mastermind to draw a card then too. Token creation. How fun. Looks like we got a job for our commando, eh? Big time problems with that. I'm going to create tokens all over the place here. So drop a land, gain a life, draw a card, eh? Alright. Gain a life, draw a card, alright. Wondering if he'll block that. No, he won't. He wants her. The other scoundrel must go. And end of turn. Looks like our commando's probably going to use this turn, I suspect. What mystic game are you playing, Master Gamer? Alright. Have your land. Draw your card and get a life. It's not solving your problem at the moment, though. That Sphinx is a big problem. Literally huge. Literally game-winning problem. Well, let's go play another match. See you guys soon. Let's play some more Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Ooh, how fancy. I get to go first. Well, let's go with our Flood Farm Verge right off the button. Oh, and they mulligan. Here's where we want that authority enchantment and just shut it right down. But alas, that is not our option this turn. I always feel safe when it's out, right? Then you don't know hasty haste decks are going to come and wreck our day. What do you got, Fox 1107? I will take that extra card, thank you. I like cards. And I like punching opponents. They are things that make me go wee. I figured a Glissa would be coming. Flying creature. You want my flying creature? I mean, I could save it, but I think I'd rather have the Soul Partition. Goodbye. He's a good creature, though. Yeah, we'll get him out, too. Drop it. And... do we attack? I could force the Dread Knight out. Yeah, let's do it. I don't mind, because then he'll use the Dread Knight, and I'll just pop the Mastermind off and get another card. Here's hoping we don't regret that later when we... Yeah, here we go. So once again, let's get another card. Let's hope we don't regret that when he drops a big beefy enchantment or something, right? So far he's not getting any kind of advantage on us as far as cards go. You're gonna drop that knight again? No, you're gonna kill my dude. Do you really draw that many cards? Yeah, no, we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna focus more on the offense side of things and just rip. Draw an extra card while we're at it. I like my extra cards. And we have more than enough things that if he decides to drop some defense in front of us, we can get out of it. Unless he board clears. Board clear would be a sad face moment for us for sure. greedy for that extra card, eh? The Dross. Don't care about that. Don't care in the least. Oh my gosh, this game is just loading us up. Alright, let's just stall them. Draw 2 cards. Oh, and taking them down to 7. And end the turn. We're in a strong position here as long as he doesn't board the clear. And you can't put it all in the dross right now. Might be way too much eggs in one basket. His best bet's a couple of defenders of some sort if he can't clear the board. Sheila Dread. Don't care about him. Or her. There we go, that's game. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. That's game. Like I said, we're just focused on the offense this time around, and it worked out well. Excellent. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourselves a good day, and I'll see you in the next match. Hi there. Hello, and welcome. Thanks for joining us for some more Magic Arena. Our opponent is Fjorkios, and our hand is passable. We don't like starting with a pain land, but it is good to have the white when you need it, right? Blacksmith's Talent. Looks like we're up against an equipment deck. And let us see what they do with us right away. They have their beginning. Just like that. Well, let's make that not a problem anymore. Next. Bearer of Blades, eh? He can be the bearer of graveyards. Sure got a lot of options over there. Oh, Heartfire Hero. Another card we don't like. Now we have to be careful. This has Flash, and it can give him Indestructible and Hexproof. And it's free to equip? What? You. Well, let's get him to waste it. Going to step in front of you, hero. I had to get that armor wasted somehow. Now it's just huge. We are slowly losing control here. Well, we gotta hang on and let him waste all his cards, and hopefully we find a way through all this. Ow. Our fire hero never stops being bad. Losing to an equipment deck. Well, what does that say, right? Next. Now we can just equip everything. Yeah, you're looking big to me. Just hanging on by our teeth here. What amazing thing are they going to get next turn? Well, now they're just looking for a creature. Let us begin the comeback. Soul Petition is good. We shall definitely keep that. Think of the Geotics. I would like to have that extra mana. Yeah, I think that's where our turn ends. Only because he's going to have wards and everything else flying on whatever creature he pulls. Did we exhaust you for a bit there? No, the Murex. Of course. Death by Plick. But that's why we want the extra mana too. Get out of here with that. Just like that, eh? Well, let's get our Thumper out there and see what we can do. We gotta keep hitting. And hopefully keep drawing things that gives us options. That split up's not gonna help. If I put the loyalty out, it takes 5, leaves me with 3, so yeah, you get to go. Might need that just to survive, I think. He's gonna put that Murex out now, the Murex from Heck. With all the power-ups that he has to his avail, the tramples and double strikes, and we might not live through this yet. Yeah, here goes the double strike and hasty haste. Gotta put on the thing that gives a trample. No, so I don't care about that. Huh, how odd. Yeah, we're just gonna straight up block it. I don't care about that stuff. I cared about the trample. He had something there to give a trample too. Well, let's start with another attack. Maybe he'll try and finish off the trample next. Hopefully we pull some. There we go. Well, I mean, yes and no. There we go. Oh, definitely. There we go. Alright, so Sphinx, you gotta go. authority, you come out. Another, no, we don't need a second one. We never need to get rid of you. Yeah, gotta get rid of you. Ward 1 down, Ward 2 down. End of turn? I think so. We can't cast anything this turn, so we might as well put him out just so we make him bigger, get another blocker, in case he does pull something he needs. I mean, everything comes out tapped now at least. So his hasty haste makes a difference, and wow, there was a big comeback. That was a close one. Thankfully we had enough creature interference to save the day. Alright, let's go catch another match, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Let's play some Magic Arena. Desert Shadow is our opponent. I will go first. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Seems like it should be a good start, right? Hopeless Nightmare already. Yeah, I want to keep the curiosity in case this is a card denial deck. Next. Ruthless Negotiation. Yeah, Sphinx is going. Definitely a card denial deck. That means here comes a cut down. Throw out the next card and see what we get this time. Let's get ourselves shot again. No! Well, that's a nice treat. Yeah, let's just draw some extra cards. We're gonna need them. And a card I don't mind them discarding from me. So let's see where we go from here. He's been felled. Bat, you get nothing. But you do give me a life. Let's draw another card. End of turn. We have to get ourselves some cards in hand. That's not too bad. If he attacks with the bat, we could take both of them out. Nope. I guess not. I am going to draw a card though. We want cards. Yeah, I know. You won't live much longer. So I guess he's going to block with the bat, right? And we're just going to take the Shielded Ritter out. And a turn. We got one authority out there, that's good enough for now. The Viper. 4 damage to us. Been seeing that Viper a lot more lately. I think I'm going to start trying to do something with it. Well, let's attack first and see what this gives us. We get 2 cards out of this. And we know what one we're throwing away. And a console, because why not? And end the turn, I guess. The Viper we're just going to use our Soul Partition on. Choose an artifact or a creature card from it. Well, you're not going to get any of that from there, so take a look. Something in the graveyard though, no doubt. The Sphinx. Well, that's what we knew was coming. So let's get rid of you. And you're gonna get our split up. I don't fear too many creatures from a black discard anyway. And take the split up forever. We are, on the other hand, are gonna draw some more cards. Oh, that's a lot of good cards, right? I was gonna look at my virtual loyalty, but now I don't think so. The land goes, so we want the rest. End turn. I can cast any of the forecasting costs in the mastermind, so that'll cut down. Can go for the Malcolm. Oh yeah. We're gonna get rid of the curiosity. We already have one. I want that Sphinx to finish, so I'd like to keep the curiosity, but it will not. And you're gonna do it again. This time we are throwing the mastermind out though. So I want to start speeding things up here. Oh, you know what? Let's just cast them both. You get nothing. No point letting him have it, right? As soon as he gets over the... There you go. Thank you. I am now going to hit you for 9. And I'm putting out the virtual loyalty to make them beefy. Draw lots of cards. Pretty much the antithesis of everything this deck is about that I'm up against here. Yeah, you can buy his land. Verge down, loyalty down, and I am done. And I think so are you, Desert Shadow. Even with your Viper. We will definitely toss a card. He's tapped out and he's about to get hit with a whole bunch. You know what? Even better. I let you have nothing. Exactly. Blow up. You should have blew up as soon as you realized you had nothing. Well, there we go. Let's jump off and watch another match. See you all soon. Hi there. Hello. Let's play some more Magic Arena, shall we? Ur is our opponent for this match. I would like to have blue mana. And I don't like having a disposable creature without it. So, sure, I am going second. So, sure looks like a mulligan to me. Let's hope our opponent mulligans and even off our disadvantage. As soon as Ur decides to go burr. We've already decided. How hard could it be, Ur? Or are you even paying attention? How's everyone's holidays going? They're going fast. Almost to the midway mark of December. Actually, I think we even are at the midway mark of December, wherever the date is. Like fast. Oh, he didn't. He kept it. Boo. Oh, there's our blue mana, but no white mana. Oh. Brr. Alright, Commando. You're gone. Oh. Now we're at a real disadvantage. And our opponent's setting the pace. Look at him go. Any new games you guys are thinking about this Christmas? Civ 6 is coming out next month. I like that game. I've been looking at the MechWarrior clans too. That looked to be a fun game. MechWarrior is one of the very first games I got into way back when. Fun tabletop game too. Especially when you get a whole bunch of people together. Oh hey, you can play. Neat. Oh, and I pulled a mana. Too bad I'm on the draw. I'm way behind already. Especially against a enchantment deck with a scavenger. You'll always have protection. But with our creatures being flash, it could give us a surprise to poke him one as long as he doesn't use that first strike thing. Enter the enchantments. I guess we gotta get rid of her right away, right? What's the other option? It's just a cheap enchantment that brings out enchantments. Alright, Scavenger. You'll have to be cast all over again. For 3 this time. Poke for 1. Do you have 3 mana, Ur? Sometimes these enchantment decks play light with mana. Doesn't. Well, that's nice. Let's sit back and see what happens. Do I get killed? Let's find out. All their creature buff and stuff, as far as being able to take care of my creatures, are enchantments. And without enchantments, they can't do anything. I think we're gonna wait a turn, attack, and then drop some more beef. Since we can cast a commando right from... Oh! He needed more land. I told you they play light and land. Funny, put the scavenger at 3 casting costs and it was out of the reach for him anymore. Alright, let's go play another match. See you soon, guys. Hi there, hello. Let's play some more Magic Arena, shall we? Dina Hero, our opponent this time. Oh, we get to go first even. I will take that. And Virgit. Virgit good. Sleight of hand. So what do we have? Otter deck maybe? We're gonna sit and wait. Maybe they can draw a card and we'll draw a card with them. We will. Thank you for the extra card. Maybe shooting the mastermind. I hope not, though. But either way, I have now put pressure on you. Put down the planes next and wait, since we have little other recourse. I suppose now we have another mastermind. Go, mastermind, go! Ah, to have your face immortalized in a magic card. Wow, you're big. Well, then let's put another one of these. And one of those. I'm tempted to kill it right now. So I don't want him doing anything fancy with it, right? And it could be just one of those decks too, so yeah, I guess we'll wait. It's good to bait blue decks on their turn anyway. Hit me for the 4. Feed me, Seymour. Pounding the 3rd path. Lots of options. Draw a card though. Yeah, Kilton, my dudes. No, changed his mind. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. You really don't like it, right? Goodbye forever. Oh, dare I? Something you're gonna want to kill, otherwise it's gonna be very hard to kill. Should we have waited for him to tap out more? Well, that's not such a bad option. All he did was put it back into our hand. Attack, mastermind, attack! End turn. Milling you or milling me? I bet you're milling yourself. You look like you got one of those decks that thrives on having lots of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. Up the beanstalk probably hurts to see that in there. Give me for another 4. Ow. This is a race I cannot win. Let's see you do it again. Since I'm on a mana collection kick. Pop. You're not gonna do it again though. I wonder if he's getting tired of my creature yet. I will be shooting that Hearth Elemental. I do not like it now. Beanstalk. He's going to draw some cards. So am I now. Thank you. Oh, another land. The beatings are getting painful. Oof. I think I'm taking a chance by doing this. Down to 8. If you can start popping off the, yeah, the fast ones. We're going to have ourselves some problems. Let's try it again. And let's get rid of this elemental. The mental. Our plans to have the terror be split up next turn once we've attacked with everything. Well, crab. You're not... Well, I suppose you could tap my... No, you're not tapping my Sphinx. You kind of help me anyway. But then again, he's tapped now too, right? So there's that risk thing I was telling you about. The Terra has got to go. Make sure he has no creatures here. None I have to worry about. Alright, in turn. I can fly over and finish him unless he does something now. Draw land crab. Land crab. Draw another one. Well, a card that's not going to do you any good on top of your deck. Hit me, crab. Hit me hard. Ow. I am not going to draw another card because I don't want him to draw a card either. Let's just sail over there and see what happens. Sphinx being untouchable should be good. Should sail us into the finale. Boom! Hexproof 5/3 flyer for the win. That was pretty good. Thanks for checking us out, and have yourselves a great day, everyone.